Hello, I'm Nancy from the County Library, South Jordan Branch, and I'm here today to talk to you about acids and bases. And what do you think about when you think about the word acid? When you hear that, you might think of something that would burn or harm somebody. And if it's something that's very acidic, that is true. The same is true if something is very basic, which is the opposite end of the spectrum. So in our bodies, we use acids and bases combined to make things function correctly. So when you eat and in your digestive system, in your stomach, you have hydrochloric acid, which is super strong. But as that moves, the food moves between your stomach and your intestines, the pancreas releases a basic solution that helps to neutralize that so that your body can actually use it. So the foods that we eat every day have a range of acidity. That acidity is measured on a scale called the pH scale. The pH scale actually measures the hydrogen ions in the substances. The more acidic the solution, the more hydrogen ions, and the lower the number on the scale, with 0 being most acidic. The higher the number, the more basic a solution is, with the lower number of hydrogen ions, 14 being the most basic. As we'll see in our experiment, the colors on the scale tell us roughly how much acidity is present, with reddish-pinkish colors being more acidic and bluish-greenish colors being more basic. So today we have all of these things here that we're going to do a little experiment with, and I'm hoping that you can do it at home with me. All you really need is some red cabbage and then whatever items you have. So red cabbage is awesome because it has a very neutral pH, and it has this great color to it that allows you to see the changes with acidity. So all you have to do is cut your cabbage and put it in a bag of water. So hopefully you can see that there's a little bit of a tint to this. I just put it in here a couple minutes ago. So over time it will get darker. The other thing you can do is heat it on the stove for about 30 minutes at a simmer, and it makes a very dark liquid like this one that I used. So now we're going to try adding some everyday household items to this red cabbage juice and see what happens. Okay, so I've taken a white paper plate and I've added some drops of red cabbage to it, and I've labeled where I'm going to put various items. And I'm just going to go around here. Okay, so now I'll start adding drops of various items. The first one we'll start with is club soda. Next is orange juice, which I've diluted a little bit so it's not as orange. The next one is borax, where I'm just going to sprinkle a little borax over the top of it. Laundry detergent is the next one. I diluted that just a little bit too with some water. It's got little bubbles to it. Okay, next, vinegar. Ooh. The following one is baking soda. Now I'm going to add milk. And I have a little bit of diet soda that I'm going to add. And finally, water. Okay, so as you can see, we get different colors depending on how acidic or basic it is. That vinegar is super acidic, so it's a bright pink for us. The orange juice looks like it's got some acidity. The Diet Coke, if we just pop our bubbles here, it looks like it's turning a little bit lighter shade too. But the club soda and the milk are still pretty purpley, maybe a little bit light purple. Detergent looks blue. The borax looks like greenish, brownish black to me, so it's dark. The baking soda is kind of green, and the water is still just the very purple of the red cabbage. So this just tells us something about the acidity of some of these items that I found around the house. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Nancy from the County Library. Check out more at our website, thecountylibrary.org.